1 year ago, this empty steel tube became our off-grid home. We designed our perfect layout and started to build our dream space with open-plan living and 1 bedroom. But halfway through the project, life threw us a curveball. I'm pregnant, so this is where we're at now. It's time to build a second bedroom.
Didcot Parkway. The next station is...
We're off on an adventure.
We will be on the move very shortly. Thank you.
All will leave the train.
Welcome to town on a Friday morning. It's always a bit strange when you come from the boat and come into the city because it's just so busy. You know, when you're on the canal, it's really chilled out, it's really calm, and to be honest, if like more than 2 boats go past us in a day, we're like, oh, it's a bit busy today. And then you come into the city and it's like manic. Anyway, got quite a bit to do today, including trying to get into a van using an app. I'll explain more in a bit, but first, we've got to find this van. They look fun, don't they? Not sure how much use they'll be on the towpath, but... Right, where are we going? How'd you get in it? Fully aware of how suspicious I must be looking right now. Just looking around this random van. I think I've got to unlock it using an app. How do I? Oh, here we go. We're in. Van day! That is stage 1 of the mission complete. We have managed to pick up the van. We need to go and drive this to a charity shop where we are picking up something which is basically going to make up the entirety of Jobert's room. If you are new to our channel, our baby came along a couple of weeks early. We weren't really ready. We haven't completely finished his room yet. So today is the day where we are cracking on. Okay. How do we get the engine started? Does it say? Apparently on the phone I can make it honk as well.
We've only got this van for 3 hours before it needs to be returned. It is doable, but it is going to be tight. And if it's not back in time, well, we get hit with a fine.
Just music on. What do we have?
Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Strike that, strike.
Sorry, my vibe.
In 300 yards, use the middle lane to turn right onto Headington Roundabout.
Middle lane? There's only 2 lanes. What do you mean the middle lane? Ah. This becomes the middle lane. Here we are. Let's go and see what it is that we're getting. I think Gabby is already in there. Ready?
Yeah, ready.
A big aim for us has been to build our boat using as many reclaimed items as possible. We'd rather upcycle something that already exists rather than buy something new. And that means spending a lot of time in charity shops like this.
That's the one that's the double...
Over there, the other side.
Oh yeah, wait for this. Magical. I think it's 2 drawers. But it's 1.
Right. Should we try and get it in the van?
Yeah, let's get it in the van. Is it heavy? Yes.
Yeah. What have you done? Put it back.
Benefits of having a baby. This desk is going to be our main desk in the office / Joe's bedroom. So we've got 2 sets of drawers, one side for the office bits, one side for his bits. Hopefully that's enough space. We do need to do a bit of DIY, so the top needs to be taken off and we need to put a new one on because it's too big as is. What's up, little man? It's too big for the room at the minute, but now we just need to get it back and get it onto the boat. And we've got about an hour and a half until the van's due back, so it's getting a little bit tight for time. Shush, shush, shush.
I'm not sure how this always happens. We seem to go from having loads of time to suddenly having absolutely no time at all. So Gabby has gone to go and pick up some paint, which we're going to use to touch this desk up and paint the little middle room, which is going to be Joe's room as well. So while she's doing that, I've got to try and get this massive, great beast back to our boat along a very, very soggy towpath. All of this has to happen in about 10 minutes because otherwise I won't set off in time with this van and we'll end up getting it back late and have to pay a penalty. That's too late for me. Okay. Let's pop it here.
We managed to get all the drawers back to the boat, but, well, this hefty thing, that's having to leave here.
Right.
Yeah, you go. I've sent you a pin. It's a 38-minute drive, so you've got to get going.
Right.
See you later.
Good luck.
Bonne
chance. Goodbye, my slice. Where is it? Iffley Road?
Yeah, I've sent you a pin to follow the pin because you don't want to get stuck in the one way.
Bye-bye.
I'm not really sure what the plan is now. I've got the baby, Tilly, the other baby, and the desk. What do I do? Oh dear, I need to call for backup.
We always say it, but one of the best things about this lifestyle is the community. Our neighbours are always willing to lend a helping hand.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Still hungry?
Still hungry.
Okie dokie. So, yesterday turned into one of those sort of days trying to get that van back on time, which didn't happen. I was late and I've had to pay a fine. So, rather not talk about that. It also meant I didn't get back here until much later. So, the desk that we bought has had to spend the night out on the towpath underneath that bit of tarpaulin. Hopefully, what I've got planned with it today shouldn't take too long. So, tonight it'll be able to spend its first night inside the boat. Otherwise, it'll be another night out here. Right, here's the plan, and it's going to break my heart a bit to do this because I don't really want to ruin the lovely desk. But what I need to do is separate these two side drawer units from the desk top, and the reason for that is we're going to put this into Joe's room, and it's going to be both his bed and also a little workstation for us too. And the room we've got is slightly too narrow for this whole thing, so I'm going to separate these two bits off of there, move them in closer together, and then probably get a new top to sit on it because it needs to be deeper as well. So yeah, that's the plan. Unfortunately, it looks like this desk was pretty well built, so trying to take it apart without doing too much damage, that's the challenge. Ooh!
Sausage sandwich, me love.
You came out just the right time as well.
There you
That
go.
is lovely, thank you.
And the best news that you'll really enjoy is there is a spare sausage as dessert when you're finished.
Nice, delicious. Hey, you came out just the right time.
Right, how's it going?
Well,
Oh, you've taken that bit apart.
yeah, that's come off. That's now free, that
Brilliant.
unit. Ooh, that should be it.
Hey, well done.
That was all right.
Whilst Jack is finishing up with desk outside, I need to clear some space in here because, as you can see, it is pretty atrocious and those drawers are not going to fit in as is. So let's try and clear some space. Where do I start? Stuff everywhere.
How are you finding your game of boat Tetris?
I'm at a bit of a loss of what to do.
Yeah.
So I don't know where this sword's going to go, for starters.
And the pliable behind you.
Yeah, and the blind one behind me.
Because that's got a, yeah. The thing is,
Big.
I can't throw that away because it might be handy. So,
Might be handy.
that's it.
Do you know what? I think this is going to take a little bit longer than we thought. So we're going to put the camera down, have a little rejig around on here, and we will see you in a sec.
The joys of living on a narrowboat in winter. Daft hats and muddy boots. Honestly, there's no point in cleaning it here because as soon as you step outside, the amount of mud that you bring back in with you. That's my excuse anyway. I've got the boat to myself today. Gabby is visiting a friend and she's got the dog and she's got the baby. So that's good news because I am planning on making a proper mess in here. When we last saw you, we were just about getting these two drawer units into this room, and you know what, I'm really pleased with how this is starting to take shape. You can really like visualize how it's going to look, you know, like the study area and also little Joe's room. What I want to get done today is some paint going onto these walls. Now, this is one of the reasons why I'm pleased that Gabby, Tilly and the baby aren't on here, because even though the paint we're using is low fumes, it's not toxic, it's low odor, I just would rather they weren't on here. Just in case there are any nasties. But anyway, that's kind of what I want to get done today, and hopefully this room will then really start coming together, and then when Gabby comes back, she'll walk in and be like, oh my goodness, you've done so much, it's amazing, wow. Don't tell her that's my impression of her, will you? Looks a bit like pea soup at the moment. That came out the tin a lot quicker than I thought. I am exhausted, in case you can't tell from the bags under my eyes. It has been a manic 24 hours, but the family have now all returned. Gabby is back with little baby Joe and Tilly, and it's time to, well, show them what we've been up to. So I'm going to head around here, and then Gabby, do you want to wander through?
Oh, I love it! Oh my goodness.
You think it's all right?
I absolutely love it. I love the colour. It's like cosy, really smart, and it goes perfectly with the greenery of the plants. I think it's beautiful. Honestly, I absolutely love this room. I think the colour is gorgeous, the desk looks beautiful, and I cannot wait to use it as my office.
My office.
My office.
My office.
And his little favourite.
Most importantly is his bedroom. The plan for it is really we're going to get like a roll-out mattress that's going to go on top of the desk, and hopefully he's not going to be a giant that will last him until he's about 5-6 years old.
Yeah.
And then once we get to that stage, we'll just have to cross the next bridge when we get to it. But yeah, I am absolutely exhausted now. So that is probably it for this week's video. Thank you as ever for watching. If this is our first video you've ever watched and you haven't yet pressed that subscribe button down there, then please do tap it and the little bell icon next to it. Then you get a notification for whenever our next video goes live. But yeah, thank you for watching. And if you would like to buy us a coffee, then the link for how to do that is down below in the description of the video as well. And thank you to everybody who's bought us a coffee over the last few weeks. It is so appreciated. Right.
See you next time.
See you next time.